welcome to Barre with Mary. Today's class is focused on thighs, glutes, and arms. So this is going to be a really fun one. All you need for equipment is one single light weight. So literally one weight. This is a 2-pounder. I wouldn't go much heavier than, I would definitely not go heavier than 5. And honestly, 2 or 3 pounds is going to be ideal. If you don't have a weight, no big, just go ahead and go grab a can of beans, a can of soup, water bottle, that type of thing. Set your weight to the side, you don't need it quite yet. And meet me in a wide turned out position. So take your feet wide. If you were to outstretch your arms, your feet would be right underneath your hands. Externally rotate the legs. Bend down, slide your hands to your inner thighs. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, twist. Left shoulder toward right knee. And give yourself a little bit of a sway here. Just getting a little opening for the inner thighs. Opening in the chest, twisting the spine. Inhale to center. And exhale, switch. Other side. Right shoulder twist toward left knee. Really pushing your right inner thigh open here. One more time, either side. Inhale, center. Exhale to twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, meet me center. Lift your chest so your shoulders stack over your hips. Squeeze your elbows in. We're gonna rise, reach, and squeeze. Out, and in. You've got it. So just taking a moment here to warm up. Activating the glutes, activating the inner and outer thighs. Getting a little bit of movement for our shoulder blades. So the shoulder blades squeeze wide, and in. 4 more, go 4. 3, 2, the last time, hold it center, hands come to the heart, just pulse your hips down, little up, really squeeze your heels towards each other. Feel your inner thighs rotating up to the ceiling, press the palms together, lift the heart, and soften your shoulders. 8 more pulses, 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, right heel lifts, and lowers, left heel lift, and lower, go with right heel. And left heel. Now as you lift the heel, really press the ankle bone forward and feel your inner thighs pressing open. So we're not wobbling our knees in and out. Just getting a little bit of articulation into the ankle joint, getting a little bit more heat building into the legs. You have 4 more times, go 4, 3, 2, the last one, hold it down, both heels press to the mat, inhale. Exhale, sink even lower. Maybe the arms reach up to the sky. Soften your shoulders. Hold right here for 4, 3, 2. Rise up. Rotate the legs to parallel and take a forward fold. Letting your head be heavy. Maybe you want to sway a little bit here. Releasing the shoulders, the neck. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Walk your hands over to the left. Step your right foot forward to meet your left. Grab the weight. Bend the knees and then slowly roll yourself up. 1 vertebrae at a time, pushing through the heels. And when you reach the top, we're going to find narrow V with our feet. So the heels come together and the toes are about 3 inches apart. More than that, probably more like 6 inches apart. Soften your knees here. And I want you to start by hinging your torso forward. So hinge your torso forward, the weight shifts back into the heels. From here, bend both knees, keep the knees bent, and just step your right foot back about 2 feet. So you're not crossing your legs at all. You're not changing how far apart your legs are, other than stepping the right foot straight back. Right arm's gonna sweep behind you. From here, tricep kickback goes, bend, and reach. You got it, in and out. So push down into your left heel. Pull your left hip bone back. And really bend a little deeper into both knees. So you're in this kind of curtsy lunge position, okay? The only difference is we're hinging forward so we can get some tricep work in. With this hinge forward, your shoulders are stacked over your front left knee. And then double check. As you start to tire here, your hips are gonna start to open toward me. They're gonna start to twist to the right. I want you to continue to pull your back right hip bone forward in line with your left. You're here for 4 kickbacks. 3, 2, keep the right arm straight, just pulse it up, go a little lift, little lift. So get the right arm as straight as you can, and really feel the knuckles reaching long behind you here. The collarbones are wide, and we have a nice static hold in the legs. So we're pushing into the left heel, and pressing the left inner thigh open. just like you did in your warm-up. 8 more with the arm, go 8. Could you get the arm a little straighter? 4 more times, go 4, 3, 2, keep your right arm where it is, take a breath in. Now as you exhale, I want you to bend both knees, coming lower. And then on your inhale, we're gonna rise all the way straight, go lower for 2, and lift for 2. It's exhale, bend, and inhale, press. So I'm still hinging forward for my torso. You're still feeling the back right hip pulling forward. And as you stand, I want you to push your left heel into the mat. Could you get the right arm a little straighter and a little bit higher? 2 more times, we bend and press. Last time, here you go, bend and press. Now bend down to your lowest point. Hold it there, push into your left heel. Shift your shoulders forward 1 more inch, inhale. As you exhale, straight right arm sweeps forward overhead. Straight right arm sweeps back. It's exhale up. And inhale back. Now if it doesn't feel good for your shoulder to come this high, then don't worry about it. Just come halfway and back, okay? But if it feels okay for you, I'm gonna challenge you to sweep your right arm all the way up in line with your right ear. 2 more, go exhale up. And inhale down. The last time, here, go exhale up. And inhale down. Now sweep the right arm forward, hold it. Reach longer through the right knuckles. Press your right hip forward and really drive down into your left heel. From here, right foot, right elbow, tap into center. And then everything reaches long. 1 more slow. Everything in, everything out. Pick it up. Go in, tap, pull, and reach. So you're driving down into your standing left leg. If it's too much balance, you can always take your left hand to a wall or to a chair, okay? Keep the left knee soft and really feel the squeeze of the right arm. Squeeze and reach. Squeeze. 4 more times, go 4, 3, 2. Last one, everything long, hold, inhale. As you exhale, squeeze the right glute and lift the right leg to a low, long hover. Right toes, tap the mat, lift, tap, and lift. You keep the bend in the left knee, pulling the left hip back. Right arm gets even straighter. 4 more times, go 4, 3, 2. Hold the lift of the right leg. Big breath in, get longer through the right toes, through the right knuckles. Exhale, lift a little bit higher. Bend a little deeper into the left knee. Hold 4, things change. 3, we change. 2, we change. Step the right foot forward to meet the left. Lower the right arm. Lift the heels to a low hover. Squeeze them together. Then bend your knees. You're in this narrow V position. Bicep curl in and out. You've got it. In and out. Keep going with the bicep curl. I'm just going to spin to face heel. So here, the heels are squeezing together. And you have this diamond shape in your legs. I want you to keep your heels squeezing together. We're gonna add a drop down and up. Go lower and lift. Keep going like that. Now as you move here, I want you to really push your heels together. And this isn't gonna be super challenging with a light weight for bicep work. So make it harder for yourself. Really resist and squeeze the bicep. 4 more times, go 4, 3, 2, come low, hold it. Right arm is bent at 90, heels are squeezing together. Now push your inner thighs away from one another. Serve the platter, right arm goes reach and pull, reach and squeeze. You got it, out and in. So shoulders are stacked over the ribs are stacked over the hips, and hips are stacked over the heels. Again, if you need balance support, left hand's gonna come to a wall. 4 more times, go 4, 3, 2. Right arm reaches long, you hold it. Draw the right upper arm bone back into the socket. Pulse the straight right arm up and up and up. Now option, drop your hips, go drop and drop and drop. Right palm is facing the ceiling. Chest is lifted. Heels are squeezing together. 8 more times, go 8, 7, 6. Yes, you're here for 4, 3, 2. Stay right there, inhale. As you exhale, spin your right thumb up to the ceiling. Keep the right arm straight, just sweep it out toward me, so it's in line with your right shoulder. From here, just press your arm back 1 inch, go a little back, little back. Now option, add the legs, you press them back and back. Squeeze your heels together. Keep the heart lifted and know that things will change soon. 16, 15, could you get your right arm a little bit straighter? Could you soften the shoulders a little bit more? 8 more. We hold in 4, 3, 2, here's your hold, squeeze your heels, sink your hips low, and then get the right arm even longer out toward me. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, lower your heels, forward fold, rotate the legs to parallel. Soften the knees, come all the way down to a squat, and then step back, coming onto hands and knees. The weight is still in your right hand. Push down into the left palm, and extend the left leg long behind you. From here, bend the left heel to the seat, grab your weight, take it back behind your left knee crease. So donkey kick position with the left leg, squeezing the weight back behind your knee. Shift a little more weight into your left hand, squeeze your left glute, full range, go tap, and lift, left knee goes down, and up, you've got it. So we're taking a pretty short series here on all fours. What I want you to find as you lift your left leg is that you're using your exhale to really engage the abdominals. So you'll notice that nothing is moving here except your left leg. The abdominals are not moving. The spine is not changing shape. You're not bobbing your head up and down. You're keeping the right hip where it is. 4 more times, go 4, 3, 2. Now keep the left leg up, just squeeze the weight, go squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. You're squeezing the weight and you're trying to keep your left knee in line with your left hip. So we're really pressing the left thigh bone up to the ceiling here. So we're really active to the left side glutes. Squeeze for 8, 7, 6. Yes, you're here for 4, 3. Hold the squeeze on the weight, pulse the leg up an inch, up an inch, up an inch, a little press up, go a little up, little up. Now if this is too much on your wrist, you can always tap down onto your forearms, okay? That's totally fine. Keep the back of the head pressing to the ceiling so the front of the throat is nice and open. We're not dropping our chin to our chest. Continue to feel the low belly hugging up to the sky, and then see if you can pulse the leg 1 inch higher. 16, 15, you just have a final hold in 12. 8 more times, go 8, 7, 6, we'll hold it in 4, 3, 2, pulse the left leg up, hold it there. Squeeze the weight with everything you have, firing up to the left side hamstrings. Press your left thigh bone higher to the sky without arching into your low back. Squeeze your left glute, elongate through the crown of the head, and hold right here for 4, 3, 2, lower the left leg down, take the weight out, amazing job. Child's pose, big toes together, knees open wide, reach the fingertips forward, and melt your forehead down, awesome job. Take a big inhale, and a big exhale. I am gonna spin myself around so that I'm still facing you, but you stay right where you are in your child's pose. Give me one more big breath in. Maybe you're finding a little movement. Exhale, let it go. Tuck your toes, lift your hips high, downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward to your hands. Grab your weight. Bend your knees, drive through your heels, slowly roll yourself up. When you reach the top, narrow view with the feet, heels together. Toes are about 6 inches apart. The weight is in your left hand now. Lift your heels. Nope, don't lift your heels, just kidding. Keep your heels down. Soften your knees and hinge your torso forward. There it is. Now bend your knees deeply. Keep the bend in your knees. Keep the distance apart of your feet. Just step your left foot back a few feet. Left arm is going to reach long behind you. Square your hips off. So really drive down through your right heel. Pull your right hip bone back. Tricep kick back in and out. Go, bend and reach. So with the tricep kick back, you want to try to keep your elbow higher than your rib cage the entire time. So when you're bending the arm, You're not dropping the elbow down. You're just bending in the lower arm bones and then extending them out straight. Once you drop the elbow, you totally lose the work into the triceps. Really feel your right heel driving down into the mat and actively pull your right hip bone back here. So we're nice and square. We're not letting the pelvis rotate to the left. 4 more, go for it. 3, 2. Keep the left arm straight, just pulse it up to the sky, go a little up, little up. Really reach the knuckles long here. Relax your shoulders so they're down away from your ears. And then start to feel your inner thighs pressing away from each other here. As you really drive down through the right heel and keep the shoulders stacked over the front right knee. 8 more pulses with the arm. 7, 6, 5, you're here for 4, 3, 2, arms stays, inhale. As you exhale, both knees bend deeper. As you inhale, they lift straight. It's exhale, bend, and inhale, rise. Now again, notice if your back left hip is spinning open. Try to keep the back left hip pulling forward so it stays lined up with your right hip. As you rise, really feel the right heel driving down into the floor. And as you lower, keep the hinge forward of the torso. 2 more, go bend. And reach. Last time here, go bend. Now bend through the knees, hold that low position. Left arm gets a little bit straighter. Inhale here. Exhale, sweep the left arm up. Inhale, sweep it straight back. You've got it. Exhale up. And inhale back. Now again, if this bothers your shoulder, just only go halfway. But if it feels okay for you, can you bring your left bicep all the way up in line with your ear? So that we're really getting a big range of motion here. Really, really functional movement, right? We use this full range of motion in our everyday life. So we want to be able to do it safely, and we want to build the muscles that support this. 2 more times, it's lift. And back. Last time here, go lift. And back. Now sweep your left arm up and hold it. From here, push into your right heel. Pull left toes, left elbow into center. And everything reaches long. 1 more slow, squeeze it in. Reach it out. Pick up your tempo, in, out, bend, reach, yes. So re-hinge your torso forward here. Pull your right hip back, pressing down into the right heel. And as your left toes reach back behind you, try not to shift any weight into it. Just lightly tap and tap so your weight is really in your right foot here. You have 4 more times, let's go. We've got it. 4, 3, 2. The last one, everything stays long. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, squeeze your left glute, lift to a long, low hover. Left toes, tap and lift. Down and up. Squeeze both glutes. Pull your right hip back. And know that if it's too much with the weight, lower your arm, okay? 4 more taps like this, you've got it. 4, 3, 2. Hold the left leg up, get everything a little longer. Drop the right knee a little bit lower, pulling the right hip back for 4, 3, 2. Step forward, narrow V. Spin your left palm forward, lift your heels slightly. Squeeze your heels together and bend your knees, making that diamond shape. Bicep curl in and out, go in and reach. So again, the heels are squeezing together and you have a little bit of distance between your big toes. Diamond shape in the legs. If you're ready, add the down, go down and up. It's bend, stretch. Keep going with the bicep curls. Keep going with the legs, yes. So you want to be sure here that your knees are tracking over your second and third toes. So really squeeze the heels together and feel your inner thighs pressing open in opposition. 4 more times, go. 4, 3, 2. Now this time bend down, hold it. Left arm is bent at 90. Serve the platter, reach, squeeze, reach, and squeeze. Yes, it's out and in. Find your chest lifted here. So as you tire in the legs, your torso is going to want to hinge forward. Lift the shoulders, stack them over the hips. 4 more, go. 4, 3, 2, left arm straight, hold it. Pull the upper arm bone back to the socket so the collarbones stay wide. Left arm goes a little up, little pulse, little pulse. Now option, drop the hips, little drop, little drop. Relax all 10 toes. Continue to squeeze the heels and double check that you're not hinging forward from the hips. Go 8, go 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2, hold it. Lift your left thumb up to the sky. Take an inhale. As you exhale, sweep your left arm out toward me so it lines up with your left shoulder. From here, press the left arm back 1 inch, go a little back, little back. Now option, add the legs, press the thighs back and back like little butterfly wings. We press, press. Soften through the shoulders. See if you can get the left arm even straighter. Maybe you sink your hips a little bit lower. You're not going to see this position again. Go 8. We hold in 6. We hold in 4, 3, 2, hold it there. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, sink lower in the hips. Get the left arm even straighter. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, rise up. Rotate parallel, forward fold. Lower down all the way to a squat. Step back into all fours. And you know what? Why don't we set the weight here? It'll be a little more graceful before we lift the leg. So weight comes behind your right knee. From here, squeeze the weight and press the right leg up so it's in this donkey kick position. Shift a little more weight into your right hand. Pull your left hip bone back. Full range. Go tap and lift. It's lower and lift. Find your breath. This is a really quick moving class, but because we're moving so fast, you're actually almost done. I know, it goes quickly, right? Pull your left hip back, and then shift a little more weight into the right hand here. Again, if this is uncomfortable on your wrist joints, come down to your forearms, okay? Like you're doing a forearm plank. As you lift the right leg up to this donkey kick position, I want you to double check that nothing else is moving. You're keeping the abdominals engaged and the spine long. 4 more times, go for it. 3, 2, right leg stays lifted. You squeeze the weight, go squeeze, 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 squeeze. Now I want to challenge you to see if you can keep your right knee in line with your right hip. The back of the head is pressing up to the ceiling here, almost like you're pushing it into a headrest. And then double check that you're not jutting your left hip out to the left. Really push down to the top of your left foot and shift more weight into your right hand. 8 more squeezes. 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, hold the squeeze, just pulse your leg up and up and up. Little pulses up, right thigh goes up and up. You're almost there. Maybe you feel a little bit more length out to the crown of the head. You're here for 16, 15, you'll hold it. Relax to the shoulders, relax to the face. You're here for 8. We hold in 6. We hold in 4, 3, 2, hold the up, squeeze the weight. Lift your right thigh higher and really fire up through the abdominal wall. Hold right here for 4. Hold here for 3. Hold here for 2. Lower the right knee, take the weight out. Just get it out of your way, pressing it off to the side. This time, find a puppy dog pose. Hips stay high. Walk the arms forward and melt your forehead down towards the floor. We have a very quick centering off exercise, and then you are done. Take a big breath in and let it go. Melting your heart down towards the floor here. One more big inhale. As you exhale, hug the abdominals in, walk your hands back so you're back into all fours. Squeeze the thumbs toward one another. Elongate through the crown of the head and through the hips. So we're really long in the spine here. From here, shift your shoulders slightly forward so they come more over your fingertips than your wrists. Squeeze your elbows in. 2 count, tricep push-up down for 2. Press it up for 2. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we lift. So the eyes of your elbows, the inner elbows, should be pointing forward here, like you're doing a chaturanga in a yoga class, okay? So the elbows are really squeezing in towards the rib cage. Notice as you tire your hips are gonna start to shift back. I want you to really feel that this push-up is led with your chest. One more at this speed, we inhale, lower. Exhale, press, same thing, just faster. Go, it's down. And lift, go down. 8 more times, go 8. 7, 6. You're gonna hold halfway down. 4 more times, go 4. 3, 2. Take it halfway and hold it. Soften your shoulders. Pull your shoulders forward slightly, shifting the weight a little bit farther forward. From here, hold 4. 3, 2, press up straight arms, tuck your toes, lift your knees to a low hover bear plank position. Now you might be thinking, this is not a core class. You're right, this class is not focused on core work. However, because of all the thigh work we've done, do you feel it in your thighs? I want you to. So maybe bring your knees a little lower if you don't, and feel how your quadriceps are so active. Now squeeze your thumbs towards one another. Soften your elbows just slightly and really elongate through both ends of your spine. Hold right here, 8. This is it for class 7. Maybe knees hover 1 inch lower. It's 4. It's 3. It's 2. Tap your knees, untuck your toes. Sit back on your heels. Big toes come together. Knees open, almost like you're gonna do a child's pose. Take the fingertips back behind you. Lift the heart up to the sky, opening the chest. Amazing work. That was quick but mighty. I got sweaty in that class. 1 more big breath in. Let it go. Keep your left hand where it is. Press the left palm down in the floor. Sweep the right arm overhead and lift your hips up. Opening up through the front of the right quadricep, the right hip, the right obliques. Big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, lower your hips, switching sides. Your right hand reaches back. Press the right palm down. Exhale, lift the hips high. Left fingers reach back. Top of the left foot pushes down and you squeeze and lift through the front of the left hip. Big inhale. And exhale. 1 more time, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Swing your legs around in front of you. Whew. Bend the knees. Planting the feet. We'll find a seated figure 4. Left ankle over right thigh. Press down the hands. Lift the chest up. Flex through your left foot here. And if it feels good, you can find a little movement. Rocking the legs from side to side. I hope that feels good for you. Big inhale. And a big exhale. 1 more time, breathing in. Let it go. Just switch sides. Right ankle crosses over left thigh. Lift the heart up. Flex through the right foot. And then if it feels good, find a little movement. As always, if this stretches too much, you just walk your left foot forward, farther forward, okay? I should have said that on the first side. I apologize. Soften your shoulders. And really try to press your right inner thigh open here. 1 more big breath in. And let it go. Release the stretch. Find any comfortable seated position. Join me to inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, let it go. And that is your class for today. Amazing work. That was like a whirlwind. I felt like I just went through a fitness tornado. As always, I hope that you will give a thumbs up. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought, and if you've not already, please subscribe. Might sound silly, I know, but it actually makes a huge difference for me, like huge, huge, huge. So if you could do that, it would be so greatly appreciated. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll be back here next week with a brand new bar class. See you then.